Okay, so I've discovered something interesting. By interesting, I mean like mildly annoying. Like, so my allergies are coming back. I think I might just straight up be sick. Some kind of like bug. I don't know. Hard to tell at this moment. It could still just be allergies. But also, for whatever reason, they are coming and going as the day progresses. Seemingly for no reason. So I don't know. I'm just like doing these at night the day before they go up. I would say from now on, but this is like the second to last video of this series. So it's like, who the fuck am I kidding? Anyway, Cloud Temple. Not that terrible of a level, ultimately, but it has, in my opinion, the most annoying fucking mission in the game. Good thing, I guess, is after this, it's all gonna be smooth sailing for me. Yeah, it's like fucking 12 a.m. for me right now. Just got finished watching, like, Digimon the movie with some friends. And,
Avalar's most powerful magician.
yeah. Honestly, I think the level itself isn't all that bad. Like, I don't know, if it didn't have the worst fucking mission in the game, this would probably be my favorite of the, like, Winter Tundra levels. Just saying much, since I think I mentioned I find, like, all of the Winter Tundra worlds kind of forgettable. I don't know. I think, like, I've never really, like, thought about why it is that Spyro 2 was, like, my least favorite of the PS1 games before. And I don't know, oddly enough, like, doing this replay has both given me, like, a clearer understanding for why that is, but also given me more of an appreciation for it for more accidental reasons than anything. Because this is very much the most breakable game in the series. But also, like, playing it legit, like, without doing any exploits is just like, I don't know. A lot of levels just kind of don't go long enough to really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. And it kind of loses steam before you even get close to the end. Because, like, I think the best levels for this game are in the first homeworld and then, like, the first half of the second. Shouldn't necessarily to say that, like, the rest of the game is bad. It's just, I don't know. Kind of feel like you're going through the motions at this point. Which I guess is a weird thing to just suddenly start bringing up, like, during one of the more memorable levels in the last homeworld, but I don't know. Oh shit, I don't have much sparks left. Oh, but that's convenient. Let me see what's on the other end of this, actually. Absolutely nothing. Okay. I'm great at this. I like the bass in this track a lot. I don't have that much going on compared to some of the other tracks, but I don't know. It's got a nice vibe. All the same. Brother, come on. Oh, there he is. Let's take care of some stuff on the pathway over. Just 'cause, like, I don't think that, like, red dude is gonna hit me, but I want to be, like, on the safe side, just in case. Or rather, I should say I don't think he's gonna hit me on the way down, because, you know. Yeah, I feel like the internet has kind of trained me to be more pedantic towards things I say myself. Just because, like, 90% of, like, complete strangers I run into on the internet are just always trying to do random ass fucking gotchas over the dumbest shit. Come on. It's a little silly. Okay, we've got like three of those things here. Alright, let's get this over with.
I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
Yeah, I'm curious, actually. Is there like some kind of skip maybe I can do to like... Probably not, because he has to like be there for anything to happen.
This time I'm...
Okay. Yeah, this is just kind of a... Yeah, it's kind of a weird little like stealth thing. Ah, damn. Yeah, I'm kind of no-braining it right now. Probably shouldn't be, but... Eh. There we go. Okay, that didn't take that long, thankfully.
Following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Yeah. I don't know. I just always think of that particular mission when I think of parts of this game I just really fucking do not like doing. It's not even like that hard, ultimately. It's just like, I don't know, annoying. Honestly, that's kind of the big thing with a lot of like annoying parts of Spyro 2. It's like, the worst parts of this game aren't even, like, annoyingly difficult, per se. They're just annoying. And kind of the interesting thing to me is, like, Spyro 2 otherwise is kind of the most baby game in the series. Like, even comparing it to the first game, which that one's obviously, like, you know, very basic by comparison in a lot of its challenges, because it doesn't have, like, proper objectives per se. You just go out in the world and find shit, but I don't know. I guess that being so directly what it is makes it a little bit, I don't know, makes it stand out a little less in that regard. Better for worse. Which, I don't know. I kind of like Spyro 1's unique vibe. It's very, like, lonely in an interesting way. I don't know why I thought that would do anything.
Our bell towers have been invaded.
Right. Shit, can I get up there using those? I like, I like go at it from a lower platform. Oh, not like that. Need to, like, probably go at it from here so I don't clip the top. No? Yeah, because I can't do it from here. But what if I got a gem early, I guess. Whatever that's worth. Yeah, that's weird. I feel like I should have had more souls by now. I don't know. Actually, maybe if I do... No. Nah, because it, like, hard stops me from doing that. I can get enough just by taking these guys out. Not too hard. Oh yeah, and these guys just suddenly spawn from there. Oh, wrong button. Oh, can I not do that with the... Yeah, because I have this thing in my... Shit. Oh. I'm stupid. I forgot how you were actually supposed to do that. Okay. I can't do that from this. Yeah, pointless skip.
I suppose you want an orb.
Cool. Why did he drag me all the way back here then? Yeah, still got some stuff to pick up. Okay.
Thanks, Spyro.
Mergen. Oh fuck, I have to wait for this to go back down. Cool. Okay, there we go. Oh, what's left remaining, actually? Did I get these in the exact opposite order they're, like, listed in? Odd. Wait, where is the last whatchamadoodad? Excuse me. Oh wait, never mind, I'm stupid. Yeah, I forgot in this world, like, you don't have the talismans anymore.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the
That's
claws of
part of what
warlords.
makes the last part of the game less interesting to me.
It will help you on your journey.
You don't get these, like, nice little designs at the end of each world, like you did in the past few worlds. I don't know, I like that about the previous worlds, but this one, you just kind of get another orb. It's not as interesting. Oh, yeah, I gotta keep talking over the Winter Tundra theme because it turns out the hub music for this thing is actually an entirely different song, not composed for this game, that was released, fucking 23 years after this game came out or whatever. According to YouTube's copyright thing, anyway. Very dumb. Very, very dumb. Yeah, just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. And I'm not. I feel like a level with this kind of gimmick to it should be a little more memorable to me, but it's kind of not. Like, I remember very little of this level.
Could you find the time to help us get rid of? Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
I will say at the very least, like, the rest of Winter Tundra is less forgettable than Mystic Marsh. Just because, I don't know, there's at least a gimmick to this. Mystic Marsh is just kind of like the most whatever level. I'm having so much trouble getting fodder. What is this? What does this mean? Is there some like anything to do with this, or is it just kind of there for no reason? I guess while I'm like struggling to think of anything to say about this level, I could point out that the Minecraft movie came out recently, and I have no reason to give a shit about that except that, like, I don't know, there's this like very strange trend to me of people like, because basically nobody thought that it would be a good movie, but a lot of people somehow looked at those trailers and thought like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to like ironically watch. And like, I don't know, maybe I can see it. Like, Jack Black as Steve Minecraft is an inherently funny sounding idea, but that feels like the kind of thing that'd be funny for like 5 minutes. Then the novelty wears off, and what you're left with is just going to be like a by the numbers kind of boring kids movie. And like, I don't know. I don't want to judge people for like watching stuff or like finding enjoyment that I don't find in things, but I don't know, a lot of people I've seen go to watch that movie, like, they all come with this very strange take to them. It's just like, yeah, it seems like a movie aimed at children and children alone, not for like hardcore Minecraft fans. And I'm like, no shit, that should have been obvious from the trailer. Why did you watch this movie again? Like, I don't know, complaints like that, like watching a movie for children and complaining that it seems to be targeting only children is like going to a seafood restaurant and asking for the vegan option. Like, okay, but why? Oh, Jesus Christ. I am running low on fodder. Let's get this thing. Oh, this give me like 1 pip. Where's... And there's not a whole lot of fodder in this area, is there? Wait. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a very interesting trend to me, where people will, like, go watch the most, like, generic-looking kids' movies, complain that they're obviously kids' movies, and it's just like, okay, I guess you're not wrong, but, like, I don't understand why you watched it, then, in the first place.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Like, it's kind of the same thing, like, when brony culture was more of a big deal. Like, I remember I saw a bunch of people be like, they would just watch the old stuff and be like, what the fuck is this shit? Why would anyone but little girls be into this? And it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe you're just not the target demographic, and maybe the new one appealing to you was a fluke. I don't know. Like, looking back on that whole, like, weird little gremlin of a time is just interesting as well. Like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, I feel like was very normalized within that fandom that is just kind of embarrassing in retrospect. Like, not even just the whole being annoying about it thing, because, I mean, that's every fandom. But, like, I don't know, it's just weird that a fandom that was so heavily centered around, like, yeah, we're breaking gender norms or whatever, because that was, like, half of what I saw from that fandom, and the other half was, like, this weird, like, overdoing it amount of toxic masculinity. Which I know people, like, get pissy when they hear that term, and, like, it feels like the simplest thing to understand. Like, I had a phase where I was, like, a super big, like, anti-SJW, anti-feminist, like, edgy teenager. And, like, I don't know, even back then, I feel like I understood it pretty well, that, you know, what it was trying to say. Because, like, yeah, the idea that being masculine is, like, inherently means you have to be, like, shitty and toxic. That is pretty shitty, and I feel like most people who bitch about that term agree.
Can you chase him down and flame him, Spyro?
I don't know. People just are not capable of putting two and two together without coming to the worst possible conclusion. Then they want to blame everyone else because, oh, well, you should have worded things more smart, like, and, like, no, you should just be less stupid, I think. Because, like, if you're gonna take my words completely out of context, regardless of what I do, like, I don't think it's my fault that you're, like, assuming the worst of me every fucking time I say anything. Or whatever the fuck. Hey, come on.
My fields are safe from...
How many more? Yeah, I only have the one, okay. And, I also just, like, think back a lot to how, like, for some reason, like, this is gonna sound a lot like guy whose only movie is Boss Baby vibes. What the fuck? Okay. Like, this is gonna sound a lot like guy whose first movie is whose only movie is Boss Baby watching the second film, but like, I don't know, I feel like My Little Pony fandom, when that was a big thing, also just had a bizarre amount of like grimdark or like quote unquote creepy stories from people who clearly have never read a fucking Stephen King or whatever book in their life. It's always just like very overly detailed stories that just amounted to like gore porn. But it's like, it's not even that shocking because you can't even like see anything. You're just forced to like imagine specific like carvings happening or whatever. It's like, I don't know, yeah, this was a little freaky when I was like 14 and hadn't read or watched or heard of anything scarier than like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's like, I don't know, as an adult, stories like that, honestly, even when I was 14, stuff like that just came across like super tryhardy to me, more than anything. Like, I don't know how anyone could unironically like something like Cupcakes. Because, like, by the time you're old enough that you actually appreciate horror, that shit's not scary. It's just gross. I don't feel scared reading Cupcakes, I just feel grossed out. Just, like, way too much fucking detail about just gore with no substance. I have no sparks left, damn. I think you can make this jump from here, right? Probably not. Yeah. I have heard, like, pet theories occasionally that like, Cupcakes wasn't actually necessarily supposed to be scary. It was supposed to be, like, a dark comedy thing, but I don't know if I necessarily believe that, and even if that was the case, I mean, it isn't funny either. Like, it literally is just gross.
I used to drive my
I'm not reading this. Or listening to. But that was dumb of me. Okay. Try this again. Yeah, I'm not gonna put too much effort on getting all the gems right away on this path. Okay. And I fucked it up. Okay. How far from... actually, pretty far away, but I think I can just, like... Yeah. Take this way up. Okay. And then...
a fine piece of steering that was.
Yeah, I'm curious about something, actually. Kind of want to test while we're here. Oh yeah, I think I said, like, that there would be, like, 80 orbs in this game. Turns out I'm wrong. because we only have like one level left, and you can see we're only at 60. And there's obviously not like 20 orbs in the last level. I think we're gonna be at like 74 by the end of the game. Okay, yeah. Couldn't really do anything from there. Okay, so... I think all we have left to get on here is just the gems on the path through this. Oh! Yeah, we didn't even have that many left to go, okay. Well. As well leads level. Do that. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like my opinion of this level is raised a little bit. Going through here. But I'll probably forget it again after this. I don't know. I like stuff that makes you use the supercharge, and that was a pretty decent one, even if not as grandiose as some other supercharge challenges in the game. Or in like other Spyro games. I don't know. Either way, only got one more level to go, and it's right over here.
I can see you.
It's Metropolis. That's enough for today. Metropolis will be our next level, and the last level we do before fighting Ripto. And yeah, that's going to be how we start the last video of the series. See you out for that, I guess. Tomorrow.